Hello everybody, welcome to Coders Garage. So in this session, we will see how we can install Python in Windows OS. So to install Python in my system, I need to download the setup, right? To download the setup, let's go to this python.org. So this is the official website of Python, and in this page, we can see download section. So where we will have the latest version of Python available, which is 3.11.4. So once you click on this, it automatically downloads to your local, and we can go to our download section and start the setup. So during installation, we have to choose a couple of options. One is to install directly to this path, or if you want to install it to a different location, and if you want to customize some features, you can go by this customized installation, right? Before we go with the installation, make sure that we add this python exe dot to the environment path. So let's check this checkbox and start the installation. So the installation has started now, and it will take a couple of minutes to complete. Once this is completed, we will check like whether the Python has been successfully installed or not in our system, as well as we will check where it has been located. Alright, the setup looks successful now. To check Python in our system, let's launch the command prompt and type python -- version. This tells you the latest Python available in your system. And to check where it has been located, we can type where python. So this tells you the location in which the Python is installed in your system. Alright, let's start using Python now. To launch the Python, we have to just type Python. This will automatically launch and takes you to the Python console. So right now we can go ahead and write our own code, right? Let's start with a simple code. A equal to 5, B equal to 6, and let me perform a simple addition operation. A plus B 11, right? Python interprets each of the line, each of the command we have given, and gives the output immediately, right? The Python is a very simple language, and as well as it is very more powerful when compared to other languages. That's why Python is more successful in the market. Alright, we saw how we can write a simple code in this console, but coming to a project or complex programming stuff, right? So we cannot use this simple console to write our complex project, right? In order to do that, we have to come up with some code editors that is available in the market, right? For Python, we have like a couple of good editors, code editors, like VS Code and PyCharm, right? These are like a code editors which help to write our like complex programs and projects, and we can maintain it that as well, right? Let me just quickly show. If you go to Google and simply type Python code editors for Windows, for example, right? It shows you the top like code editors available in the market. As I said, Visual Studio Code as well as PyCharm, right? These are the like popular one, most widely used in the market, right? So for our program, we will just go with PyCharm, which is more powerful. I will just simply type Python for Windows. It will automatically show you like its official site, JetBrains, right? Once I click on this, it takes you to the download section of this JetBrains page, where we will have the latest version available, right? Let's wait for the page to load and see like what are the versions available. Yep. So here you see download PyCharm for Windows. We are going to download for Windows, right? So we have like two things. One is professional and one is community. Professional has a lot of like features in it, and it is like a paid version. And if you want to download, you can download and use it for 30-day trial available. But for our purpose, we will just go ahead with the community version. Just click on this and download the community version. Alright, PyCharm has been successfully downloaded now. Let's go and install the PyCharm. So let me go to the downloads folder and launch this installation. It asks for the permissions. Once I provide the permission, we can get started with the setup. So just click on this next button, and it asks you to just choose a folder. By default, it will be present in the program files in Windows under the JetBrains folder. And let me just click on next. and this is the option provided. In this option, let me choose create a shortcut for desktop, and we need to add this to the environment path variable. So let me choose these two checkboxes and click on next button and click on install. Let's wait for a couple of minutes so until it gets completed and see how we can create a new project with PyCharm. Alright, PyCharm has been successfully installed now. So it is asking to reboot now, or we can reboot later as well. So I will choose this option. I want to manually reboot later and click on finish button. Let's go and launch the PyCharm which has been installed in our system. So just type PyCharm. It will give you it from the start menu. Just click on this. Yeah, you see it is asking for the user agreement. Just click on this I confirm and click on this continue button. And if you want to send some statistics based on the errors you get, you can just click on the send anonymous statistics. Otherwise you can just click on this don't send. Yeah, the PyCharm has been successfully opened now. If you want to create a new project, you can see a new project here, and if you have any existing project, you can go by this one, and if you want to get it from any Git, you can choose this option. So let's create a new project now. Click on this plus icon. So it will ask you the location where the project has to be created. So I can say this is the by default path, so this is the project name. And coming to this virtual environment, right? So what is virtual environment? So from Python perspective, the virtual environment uses the existing Python which has been installed in our system, and it creates a new environment for accessing all the libraries. For each project, we can create a new virtual environment and have your dependencies on top of that, right? So here I'm going to create a virtual environment, right? So this is the location, and let me just name it my Python env, right? Inside this, it's going to create all the dependencies, right? I can just go and check all these checkboxes, inherited global site packages, and also make available to all projects. So in future, if you are going to create any new project, the same virtual environment can be reused. So once you click on this, just click on this create button. Now the PyCharm has been successfully launched. In the left section, you see the project explorer, which has the project name which we have created, and also the Python files, right? So this main.py has been created by PyCharm itself for understanding purpose. This is just a sample file, and the corresponding code is available here, right? This is basically the editor where we are going to write our code, right? At the top, you see the run configuration and also run button, debug button, and in the bottom right, you see the virtual environment which we have created is set, and this is the path where all the dependencies is going to be installed, right? In the left section, also you see the version control. We can pull the projects from the Bitbucket or Git in future, right? Along with this, it has a lot of other features as well. Let me quickly show the one which we already discussed, right? This Python console. So if you see here, this is a Python console where we have written the code and checked it, right? Similarly, this PyCharm also has this Python console where you can go directly, write your code and just check for our reference. B equal to 6, and let me check A plus B. So similarly, what we have done in this command prompt, this Python console also will do the same thing. Alright, let's see how we can execute the given program, right? This main py, as I said, it's given by the PyCharm, and it has the sample code. And to run this one, we have to go and click on this run button. So once you click on this one, it automatically gives the output hi PyCharm, right? Similarly, you can go and create your own set of files and create your own code, right? Let's go and create one sample hello world program. Okay, go to the project, right click on this, go to new, and click on the Python file. You just name this one. Let me name it as hello underscore world, right? You see the file has been successfully created, and this is the empty file. So it gives you a space to write your own program, right? Let me just type print hello world, right? So it's going to print this hello world, right, in the console, right? To run this program, similarly, you can go to this toolbar and click on this run. But before doing that, I just want to tell you one thing. This run configuration is currently pointing to main file, right? Even though if I go and click on this, it's going to take the main file content and it's going to print it, right? So how to run this one, the new file which we have created, right? So to do that, what you can do, you can simply click on this, right click on this editor and click on this run hello world. You see, this file has been taken and it has been printed. In the run configuration as well, it has changed to hello world, right? There are other ways we can do it. You can also go to this file, right click on this and click on this run hello world. Yeah, we see the same output here, right? So in the session, we saw how we can install Python as well as PyCharm in Windows OS, right? And as I said, this PyCharm has a lot of features and gives a lot of control to maintain our project. Alright, so I hope you like this video and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching this video. To continue learning with us, like, share and subscribe to our channel.